Hello everyone, welcome back. In the yesterday's class, we have learnt about the assignment number 15. That is about the DDL and DML commands. The DDL and commands we have learnt that how to create the tables and how we can modify and delete the table. And in the DML command, we have learnt about how to update the data inside the table. Okay, that whatever we have done the operation on the table in the yesterday's class was using the queries, right? Manually we were writing the queries to create a table and to modify the table or to drop the table, right? So in this assignment, today's assignment, we are going to create a database called as student and database called as the school, and we are creating a table called as a student inside that database. Okay, after creating the table, we have to mention the column names inside that one, and we have to set primary key as the roll number, and 5 records we have to insert. After that, we are going to perform two queries. One query we are going to perform using the design view, and the another query we are going to perform using the wizard view. Okay, so we will start from the beginning. Okay, so let us start the base wizard. Okay, here first you have to select the create a new database and click on the next. Okay, and click on the finish. So as soon as you click on the finish, it will ask for the name of the database, and we are going to name the database as the school. Okay, and click on the save button. So the school database has been created. The next thing is we have to create the table. Now we are not using the queries to create the table. So here in the assignment system, we are using the design view to create the table. How we can create? Click on the table, then click on the create table in design view. Okay, here you can mention the column names for the table student. So what are the column names they have said here? The name, rule number, date of birth, class, phone, and location. Okay, these are the name of the columns that we have to mention here. Okay, the first one is the name. So the name data type is varchar only. Okay, let it be varchar. If you want to set the size, you can set here by setting the length. Okay, we can set it as 20. Next one. After the name, we are having something called as the roll number, right? Roll number, let it be integer, not the varchar. Okay, I have made it as an integer. After that one, after the roll number, we are having the date of birth. So DOB, date of birth is not a text data type, it is date data type. So I am mentioning it as the date data type. After that one, next thing is that the class. Okay, the class is, let it be text varchar, or we can mention it as an integer, right? The class as integer. Next one. After the class, phone and location. The phone is, that is also an integer data type. Okay, and finally the location, the location is the varchar type, and the length of the location, let it be 100 only. Okay, after that one, you have to click on the save button so that it can ask the name of the table. So here it is asking for the name of the table, and I am mentioning the name of the table as the student. Okay, click on the OK. So it is asking that we have to mention a primary key for that one. So first we will mention a primary key. We will mention roll number as the primary key by right clicking this part and click on the primary key. Okay. So these are the steps you have to mention inside the answer sheets in the lab exam. Okay. Fine. Now we are going to click on the save. Okay. It is asking for the name of the table and mentioning it as students. Okay. Fine. The table has been saved. Click on OK. Okay, up to this part we have done the work. Okay, this part is fourth. Okay, now next part is the you have to save 5 records. Okay, we have to insert 5 records inside this table. The student table is here. Double click on the student table. Okay, here insert 5 records. For example, I am inserting Ravi, roll number 1, date of birth is 01 10 2000, and class is 10th class. Okay, and the phone number is 1234, and location is from Gulbarga. Okay, next record Raju, rule number 2. Okay, and his date of birth is 15/1/2000, and his class is 9th standard, and his phone number is 4562, and he is from Kalaburagi. Okay, fine. Next one, Rakesh, rule number 3, and his date of birth is 2021 1999. Okay, and his class is 10th standard, and his phone number is 7894, and he is from the Alan. Let us take it as he is from the Alan. Next one is Rahil, I will keep. Okay, Rahil, and his roll number is 4, and his date of birth is 25 January 2001. Okay, let it is class to be 10 only, and his phone number is 4587. Okay, he is also from, assuming he is from Gulbarga. Okay, after that one more record we will insert. Rupa. Okay, rule number 5, her date of birth is 01/01/1999, and she is from the class 10 only. Okay, her phone number is 8523, and she is from Gulbarga itself. Okay, so now I have created 5 records here, and click on the save button to save the records. Okay, now close the window. So we have created table called as the student, and then we have inserted the value inside the students. So let us see the values inside the students. So all the 5 records are here, as you can see. Now the next thing is that after doing this one, you have to create the 2 queries. The first query you have to create using the design view, and the second query you have to create using the wizard. Okay, so here they have given in the 6th point. Perform the following queries using the wizard. The first one is the retrieve or display class 10 students only using design view. Using the design view, you have to create the query, and using the wizard view, we have to retrieve the name and phone number of students. So first I will go with this one, design view. What we want all the 10th standard students names. Okay, I mean the information, complete information we want. For that one, come to the queries. Inside the queries, select the design view. Inside the design, select the table. So the students table we want, add, click on the add, close it. After closing, come to the field. Here you have to mention the select the students dot star. Okay, select this one. After selecting this one, you have to mention the table, from which table you want. Okay, the table name is students. Field, all field we want, we have kept star. Star in the sense select star from students. This means select star from students. Okay, then we have to put a condition. We want only 10th standard students. No, in the table we are having 9th standard students also. So for setting up the where condition, you have to click here, and you have to select the column called as a class. Okay, the condition is about the class 10th students we want. So we will select students dot class, and inside the criterion, here you have to mention the value as 10. Okay, now click on the save button. Okay, so sorry, no need to save that one. Directly we can execute this one by clicking on the run query. Okay, see here, as we can see that all the students who are belonging to the class 10 are displayed here. So this way you can write the query, and this table output you have to write in the answer sheet to get the full marks. Okay, so this is the way you can create the query using the design view. Okay, we are not going to save this one. We will click on the no button. Okay, the next query we want is using the wizard one. Okay, click on this use wizard to create query. Here you have to select the table name. I am taking the table name as students. I want the name of the student. I want phone number of the student. I want location of the student. Right? So here what they have asked, retrieve the name, phone number of students who stays in Gulbarga. Okay, so I have taken the name and phone number and location also. Okay, after adding these 3 columns, I am going to click on the next button. Here let it be ascending only, and click on the next. Here search option, you have to mention the condition. Location is equal to location. What we want the students from Gulbarga. So we will mention it as the Gulbarga, the students from Gulbarga. Okay, click on the next, and finally finish. So you are getting the name of the students along with their phone number for who are residing inside the Gulbarga. Okay, this is the way you can create the queries using the wizard. Okay, we have learned two things here. The first thing is that creating the table, right, using the wizard, and the next one is that using the we have executed queries, two queries. One is using the design view and another using the wizard view. Okay, that's all about this assignment. Shortly I will come with another assignment. Okay, stay tuned. Bye.